Drew's diagnosis is somewhat complex. I'm not going to go into great detail. One time a neurologist told us he was the most complicated person he'd ever treated. So, you know, he's definitely on the autism spectrum. He has some aspects of bipolar. At some point they thought he was, maybe had Tourette's. So there's a whole bunch of different things. And he also has sort of he's had these periods over his life where he's had major downturns in functioning and then had to kind of come back from those downturns. And he's also had some periods where he's had some major psychological problems and had to be hospitalized for those. He was always the kind of kid who really wanted to be part of a community, but really didn't know how to do it. So for Drew, you know, just having those staff people who want to do things with him and who just have that zest for life, because, you know, Drew has a lot of, you know, he really has a lot of energy and interest in the world. So one of the main staff people that has been there the whole time that Drew's been there has been Ben. And Ben was always just fun. And, you know, that is what Drew needs.
I heard great things about Ben from both of my parents and from Drew. I know Drew had an amazing time on a number of vacations with Ben, from Hawaii to camping. And Ben was just a great person who went that extra mile and took his role seriously.
These things got to thaw just a little bit, okay, guys? While this is warming up.
This for dinner?
Yeah, it's for dinner, right? Yeah, Drew's an awesome guy. We have so much fun. We could do that. Drew!
Dryer.
What's good, buddy?
Saturday's walking club.
Walking club.
Where do you think walking club is going to be on Saturday?
Well, it's probably going to be outside, right?
And what kind of soda can I choose at the movie theater?
What's your favorite soda?
Coke, a cola.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
What's your other favorite?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. You love the Dr. Pepper. And it's fun, right?
Yeah.
Boom! Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Yeah, I really feel like a part of their family. It's, I really see it as kind of a big brother type of role. You ready, Drew? Hands up. Ready? Grab it. Drew, you cracked me up.
What makes me want to stay in this line of work is just seeing my clients. I know they have a need for us to support them with medication, home living, teaching them independent skills. And I look at it as more of a mentorship and caring about the clients and their lives and their needs. We really are their caretakers.
I work 31 hours, Monday through Thursday. Then Friday through Sunday, I work at Northwest Hospital, where I work 32 hours in those 3 days. So altogether, I'm working, you know, 60-something hours a week. I definitely love my job, and people I work with them for a period of like 8 years now. I have built a relationship with them.
What really drew me into this line of work, I believe that I'm able to help people accomplish success and to be independent. I've seen areas where I've been able to help them improve and kept positive and kept working with them.
Working as a DSP, it was easy to see this is something I absolutely loved. I get to go and hang out with awesome people and and do amazing things.
So starting like getting Drew up in the morning, making sure he gets dressed, making sure he brushes his teeth, making sure he doesn't spend a half an hour in the shower, helping him with his meals, making sure he takes his medication, getting him places, planning events for him, getting him to walking club and swimming or whatever, you know, dinner, evening meds, making sure he gets to bed and stays in bed. I mean, well, you know, obviously it's a full-time job, but it's like, you know, it's a lot, and it's really very hands-on, and it's, you know, it's not like you can just like be daydreaming and just be like not paying attention. You're always on. It's a very demanding job. There's always staff turnover, and Drew will talk about this. He'll say, so-and-so moved on. He would use that word, they moved on. And I always felt sad because, I mean, that is the nature of that business, is that people move on. But when it was somebody that was really close to him, with whom he spent time and really had a lot of fun, that's really sad because it's not easy to replace that kind of person.
Deciding to, you know, to tell Drew and the other guys I work with was something. It was like you were leaving family. I had to say, you know, goodbye to a piece of me. I have kids, and when they get to be teenagers, things get more expensive. Sports are more expensive, and dental bills are expensive. You know, braces, all that stuff. It adds up. And on a DSP wage, there's no way I could achieve those. And so I worked with Drew for 7.5, 8 years, and loved every minute of it. What an adventure.
Things that I've sacrificed are entertainments, like going to the movies, vacation time. Really, I've not been able to take vacations. I've just had to focus on all my basic living needs, just as medication, water, food, housing, just basic living. Yes, I know, and I'm not the only staff member who has to juggle my finances. Other staff members have complained about having to do that. Being paid a higher wage, how that would change my life, being able to pay off my bills, such as medical bills, me being able to go on a short vacation, focus in on myself.
And I definitely would love to stay work with them because of the relationship I built with them. Because moving out or going to another one, it definitely devastated me, because the relationship I built with these people, with their parents, you know, all that relationship is there. But I have to take care of my family, and because of what I'm getting paid, it's not enough to, you know, do one job or support my family. And both my kids were, you know, born premature. The first one was like 2 months early, and the second one was 3 months early. But the second one, you know, we end up almost being a year in the hospital because she ended up having some complication went through multiple surgeries. We keep on going to the hospital. We are always in and out. If we come back home, within sometime 2 days, 3 days, we're back to the hospital for another 1 month and get discharged. Within a week again, we're back to the hospital. It was just like that until when she turned around 4 years. Then, you know, our going to the hospital was not that frequent. Yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, go back to school, maintain my 2 jobs, you know, so that I can keep my family, pay the bills. Right now is what I'm trying to figure out. You know, go to school and pay my 2 bills so that I can have at least to live a decent life with my family.
The people who work there deserve to get paid a fair wage.
But it's really tough and maybe impossible to keep those people around that can make a difference in Drew's life if you're not going to pay them a wage that's livable.
I have a lot of gratitude that he's in a place that is providing for him and that will provide for him, and I think that's very important. But just as a parent, I don't think you ever feel that there is a long-term answer or that there's enough. It's hard to see him lose, I guess I would in some ways say a friend. You know, it's sad to see him lose that connection with someone that was pretty important to him. With compassion and kindness and, you know, and people who really want to help, who really want to do it. That's what his life is about.